Hi, Billy Joyce Through the Vines, and we're going to taste some wine on camera. Today we are going to the Bugey region in the eastern part of France, close to the Swiss border, and we're going to taste a rosé called Céline, which is from Domaine Yves Duport in Bugey. And this is their rosé. I believe it's their first time bottling a rosé. It's not on their website whatsoever. And it is a blend of 40% Chardonnay, Gamay, and 20% Mondeuse Noire, which, if you're not familiar with that grape, is indigenous to the eastern part of France by Switzerland there. It might actually be from Switzerland originally. It's a black variety. So this almost looks like it's a very pale red wine, but it's actually obviously heavy skin contact. They don't have information on the website. As I mentioned, it's not even on their website. But it is imported by Savio Suarez Selections here in the US, and it's quite possibly a wine that he has convinced them to make, and this is their first attempt. Color, beautiful, violet, kind of fuchsia, bright, vivacious, vibrant. The nose is very, very raspberry and cherry, a little bit of rose petals and violets, very kind of floral, with this wet stone core through it and a little bit of like a basil minty thing. So let's see what it tastes like. Oh, it's really, really delicious. Very fresh and vibrant and bright. And I'm going to tell you, it is a little grippy. There's a little bit of tannin here. And on the palate, it follows through with the nose. It's got that sour cherry, slight bitterness at the end, but in a good way. And raspberry and a little bit of that green bramble, and then there's a bit of red currant in there as well. Yeah, just really lovely. Light. It is 11.5% alcohol. So something that is not going to be too heavy and is not going to cover up any kind of grilled fishes, grilled pork, grilled chicken. I'm going to have this with salmon tonight, grilled salmon, and I think that's going to go really, really well as well. Maison Yves Duport is 10 hectares, small mom and pop winery, 10 hectares in Bugey. Predominantly Chardonnay, Pinot, Mondeuse Noire, some Gamay. And they do 3 different traditional method wines, which I think is kind of interesting. And a couple of different versions of red, but about 60% Chardonnay. And I had one of their Bugey Chardonnay in, I think, August of this year, which was really delicious. That area is really, really great for Chardonnay as well. It's got the limestone, clay, marl, kind of a really, really great mix of soils, and very, very rugged, grape vines are on the steep slopes, the rocky slopes. So wonderful for Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, and obviously for Mondeuse Noire as well. This is such a lovely wine. It's excellent. I'm looking forward to enjoying it. So once again, we have Céline, which is from Maison Yves Duport in Bugey. It appears it might only be available in the US, and it's about $20 on the shelf. It's a great wine to take us into fall and winter. And I would actually recommend drinking this I'm going to keep it in your fridge and then take it out, and then you don't have to put it back in the fridge because it's got enough concentration, it's got enough of that grip, and it needs a little bit of chill, but not like you would drink a Provençal Rosé. That's what I'm going to do anyway. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Cheers.